Welcome, welcome, my beautiful Geminis. I'm Brenda Tarot, and I'm here again today to bring you your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of July the 12th to the 18th, 2021. This is a general reading. That means that not every single card or the energy they carry may resonate with every single Gemini, but some of it will, and run with it and throw the rest out into the universe to those that it does. All the cards I'm using for this week's forecast are posted below in the information box, as well as how you can contact me for a private reading. So I truly want to thank you for your interest in my channel, for viewing, liking, sharing, and especially subscribing. Always be sure to subscribe and click the bell button if you're new here, and that way you'll get notified when any of my card readings are out here for you to view. So with that, let's see what our reading's all about this week, my beautiful Geminis. Spirit, what does Gemini need to see? What does Gemini need to know? And what does Gemini need to expect? Past, present, and future energy. Okay, let's see what's coming in behind you, Gemini. Spirit, what can you let them know is coming in behind them? Oh, you got the star. I like that, Gemini. Great way to start off your reading. But you have the Four of Swords too, so there's some caution there. See what we have here, my beautiful gems. Whoa. Well, I think we have too many right off the bat. We're not going to take them. Okay, Spirit. One card, please, Spirit. One card, please, for Gemini. Thank you very much. You have the Eight of Pentacles. Ooh, that flew out. You have the Ace of Cups. You have the Lord, and that is your crowning energy of the Emperor. And you have the High Priestess. Coming in towards you, see what we have coming in towards you, Gemini. You have the Six of Cups. It's been coming up a lot this week for others as well. And the last two that you have that flipped over is the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Cups. Two eights right here. Okay. All right, let's see what we have here with your all over energy card for this week. You have been given the Seven of Swords. So, you know, this talks about a no-win situation, but it also talks about the card. It's a card of deception. Okay, it's about somebody could be sneaking around behind your back, somebody could be spying on you, somebody could be wanting to ride on your coattails. Maybe you have something that someone wants, so beware of it. Okay, not everybody comes in with the ideal integrity. It could be a family member that they want something from you, or it could be a colleague. It could be anybody. But the card basically says a loss of peace or mind or personal freedom. Take caution and be aware of others' actions. A material loss. Make sure you're being honest with yourself. There could be some secrets that are going to reveal themselves too that could be a little bit embarrassing. But it's usually the card that says somebody could be wanting to sneak around and want something that you have. Now, if any of you are dealing with anything where you don't want it to be anything to be available to others' prying eyes and hands, I think you need to keep things under lock and key or under wrap within yourself. Don't allow yourself to let out all the information that maybe they shouldn't know. Okay, so this is a card of caution. But at the end of the day, if somebody's sneaking around behind your back, or they're either doing something that doesn't have integrity or it's defamatory towards your character, they're going to get caught. Okay, because it always shows a bird, and birds are loud and they squawk and they're messengers, and they let all the other animals know around them because they can see from a higher perspective of any danger or anything that's amiss. So I think they're going to get caught, and you have this wonderful intuitive ability to trust your intuition when something's like that, and you're going to find out. Okay, you're going to find out. So just be aware of that. Keep your wits about you this week, and keep your head to the ground, as they say. Listen and watch anybody around you. If you've got this funny feeling about them, or you're questioning, why are they here? Why did they show up? Or why are they, calling me now? Be aware of that, because they usually want something, and it's, they have an ulterior motive, right? Okay, coming in with your romance and your relationship, you have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So maybe some of you are having difficulty with finances in a partnership here, with your partner in your home. Maybe somebody's overspending. Maybe somebody's not, letting loose some of their finances, or maybe somebody's not being responsible and paying their end of the finances or the household expenses. But it could have to do with somebody that you might have met, and maybe they're not being honest with you. Maybe they're not telling you the truth of what they do for a living, or how much money they have, or they don't have integrity. So be careful, because finances can be hard on a relationship, even really happy relationships. When finances become tight, then usually arguments happen, and things like that happen, and it's always misdirected anger, and anxiety when that happens. But it's saying that you might be meeting somebody, and they might be portraying to be something that they're not. So beware of them. They just told me the wolf in sheep's clothing. Okay, my guides just said that. So be careful. All right, coming in, what do you need to surrender to from the surrender deck? You need to surrender to stubbornness. If you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. So ask yourself, Gemini, are you impatient these days? Are you not yourself? Are you out of sorts this week, emotionally and mentally this week? Maybe stress is bringing that on. So, and it's making you more rigid and uptight, and not open to be more compassionate, understanding of others or situations. So let it go. Don't draw that line in the sand and stand there in your defiance and your stubbornness this week. This is about relinquishing and getting along and understanding the other person's side of the story as well. Coming in with your third and final energy card, you have the mountains. And right now, some of you could be making a mountain out of a molehill when it comes to a situation around you. You're conjuring up something that's a lot worse than it truly is. For others, I think you might feel as though your obstacles in front of you are mountainous, okay? And you feel that it's difficult for you to ever surmount that challenge that you've been dealing with. But, I always show the picture of the graphics here, and at the bottom of that picture you can see a deer on the left below the trees, and that deer is thinking of its best way to get to the other side of that mountain. And you've got two choices, right? We always have choices that we can make, and it's, do I go around it? It might take me longer, but it won't be so hard, or do I take the hard road and go over it? So again, I want you to think about your emotions. I want you to think about how you're dealing with people and situations around you this week. And don't get bent out of shape. Don't allow yourself to get so tensed up that you can't move through a situation here. Okay? You could be thinking that there's obstacles in front of you, there's opposition in front of you, and there could be some difficulties and challenges that present themselves this week. Okay, coming in towards you, or pardon me, behind you, you have the Star, beautiful card, the Four of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. So I think you're trying to promote yourself. You're trying to let people know what you're made of and what you have to offer the world. Maybe some of you are working and you're having to promote yourself and demonstrate your gifts and your talents out there to the universe, to the world, to your clientele, to your business, this is the type of thing they're showing me. And you are the Star, Gemini. You have that ability to illuminate your path and to go forward. I think you're going to get recognized for that. You're going to finally be able to see light at the end of the tunnel, because you're starting to focus in on what you truly want. Okay, so I do believe that you're going to be able to see much clearer, to go forward in a progressive way. The Star is always a good card when it shows up, but it says you are the showcase here. Continue to, and also wish upon a star. Never be afraid to make a wish on what it is you want, and stay focused on that endeavor to the end. you've got the Four of Swords, and it says you might be having a truce with somebody. Pull back. Don't allow yourself to get caught up in no-win situations, because it's only going to exhaust you. And this is a card that says call a truce, step back, take a breath, have a time out. Maybe you need to pull back from a relationship or a friendship or something, or pull back from something that you've been doing, that you've been pushing so hard for. And now it's time that the universe says, you know what, enough is enough. Step back, get your rest. Don't push yourself so hard, because it's only going to stress you out. So I do think that, you might have to, some of you, you'll be calling a truce on a situation that you might have been in a debate or an argument, or, exchanging some information with somebody else. And I think it's time to pull back from that. Just pull yourself and distance yourself from that anxiety. You're working on your career here with the Eight of Pentacles. And you know what? Again, you're showcasing yourself, what you do have to offer. And don't give up. I think you have this ability to keep moving forward. Geminis, you're wonderful. You're great communicators. And you also are very curious. You're always doing research. You're always trying to take new courses. You're always trying to improve yourself. And it's just a matter of wanting to learn. And you have this insatiable appetite to want to know information and learn. And you're very, very good at it. So continue on that path, okay? Stay in alignment there, balance yourself, and keep moving forward, honing in your craft, honing in your career, perfecting it. And again, like I say, some of you might be taking an online course, you might be going back to school, you might want to get a degree or a credit or a diploma of some sort that you can hang up on the wall, and this is what you do, and it will help and enhance you for your career, and the improvement and success in your career. Coming in the now position, in the center position, you have the Ace of Cups, you have the Lord, who is the Emperor, and you have the High Priestess. So this is telling me that you are stepping up into your own, your own confident level. You've stepped out of your comfort zone, and you're starting to, I think some of you, they just showed me that you tucked your head. I saw a bird tuck its head under its wing, and it was like you just said, you know what, I've had enough. But now you're emerging stronger for it, getting your rest and moving on. I think some of you are becoming stronger and better entrepreneurs. Some of you might be stepping up and wanting to open your own business, but you are a leader. And that's what this Lord and the Emperor represents. Stepping up and being your own boss, your own leader, doing things organized. And, I just saw you lick your pencil and writing things down. And I think some of you are doing this. And sometimes people need to write things down. So if you are the type of person who, it's easier for you to write information down, to go back, to refer to it, and to keep you moving forward, then go ahead and do that, because he is very organized. And often you have to keep a good ledger, right? So often he has to be accurate when he steps up to convey his information when he's out there and asked to promote something. So I think this is what you're going to be doing. Now you've got the High Priestess, and again, I've said this before, you are extremely intuitive. You have that gift to be psychic. You have that gift to be a medium. You have that gift to be an innate, energy healer. You do what I do, and you're very good at it. It's almost like you're a perfectionist. It's almost like if you can't go out there and give your all, then you're not going to do it at all. And that's okay. But I think this is about research. This is about the High Priestess. She gets this innate intuitive feeling or gut feeling about something. And she says, I got to look into that. I got to find that out. I know there's something going on in the background. And she has that ability to do it. And it could be about as I said, we started off with your all over energy card here with the Seven of Swords. Again, it could be somebody who's not telling you the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help them God in a situation. And you're going to be smart enough, Gemini. You're going to catch them. Okay. You're not going to put up with that. Now, coming in towards you, you have the Six of Cups, you have the Eight of Swords, and you have the Eight of Cups. So there's a couple of eights here. Making changes, moving forward, going in new directions and things. I think, starting off right away, I think you're feeling a little bit nostalgic. Maybe there's been a birth date or something on the calendar some of you have been thinking about, and you're reminiscing about it. You could be thinking about past relationships, past romances, past things that you did in the past. But it's okay to be nostalgic, but don't dote on that too much, okay? There could be somebody returning from your past that's going to surface that it could be a colleague, it could be somebody you went to school with, it could be a child that, that's that grown child, it could be anybody. But it could also be, you could be in contact with people from a great distance. Maybe you're working virtually with people, all over the world, globally, with your job. But it could also be the fact that you could be communicating with your children right now, conveying information, being creative that way. You could be entertaining or having to do things with your children. For others, I think it's time you start to relax, sit back, and have a little fun. And that's about tapping into your inner child. The Eight of Swords talks about getting up in your head. You're renting space to worry, or you're thinking about things, hindsight, that, you're imagining things aren't going to work out. You think you're kind of stuck. You're at a stalemate. You can't go forward. And what happens is we rent space in our heads, and that's called worry. And you really need to let that go. As much as there's something that you truly want to happen and happen now, ASAP, you have to let it go. You just have to step back and you have to just relinquish it. So, you're proactive. You're going to stay on it. You stay focused. I think you're going to be able to move forward here, as long as you just stop feeling like you're stuck in a place. Because what happens is when you feel that constraint, you don't have the energy to even think about what could be really good for you. Okay. Now, for some reason, I missed your Ace of Cups in the center position, so I'm going to bounce back to it here. And the Ace of Cups represents love. So maybe you're going to be finding that, you're going to have a rekindled love with a soulmate, or a love mate of yours, or it could just be showing love with people around you. In general, usually this card represents someone coming into your life, someone who's going to show you this beautiful love coming in. It could be a new person. It could be a beautiful, passionate, hot love affair here. The Ace of Cups is a beautiful, beautiful card of somebody new coming in. And for some of you, maybe you're out there on a dating line, or maybe somebody's contacting you from your past that you had an attraction to, but it never went anywhere, because of maybe some circumstances that were out of your control. But it is about a wonderful person coming into your life right now for some of you, and it could be a beautiful romantic relationship. And as I said, for others, it could be the renewal of one. Maybe, like I say, maybe they had moved away and they weren't close to you geographically, or it was a long distance relationship or something. But anyway, I think you're tapping into this beautiful and this feeling. If you've been nostalgic and thinking about somebody, tap into your psychic abilities and do your research to find out. Maybe you need to reach out and find this person. But I think you're going to be starting to realize what true friendships are all about, in the next in this next phase here of your life. I think you're going to be you're connecting with soulmates, people who connect with you on the same level and have the same goals and aspirations, and everything that connects like a puzzle piece. But when this beautiful Ace of Cups comes up, it's always about compassion and kindness. Now, for others, it could also be about relocating to a new home, moving somewhere else. And maybe you're moving in to connect with this person. Maybe you're going to move there. Okay, coming in now, we talked about our 8. Don't rent that space of negative thoughts in your head to worry. And you've got the 8 of Cups. So definitely you're walking away from something, Gemini, and you're going in a brand new direction. It's taking time. You're planning your move. You know what you want to do and where you want to go, but you're not there yet. And you're thinking about how, when something comes in, when that energy shifts, you're going to be able to go. But there's a better future for you. And right now, this is the card of balance. Okay, you're not there yet. Don't give up. Stay focused. Keep going towards that goal, because there's a better future for you out there, and there is. So keep going towards it. Okay, let's see what we have for clarification here for my beautiful Geminis. Spirit, what do they need to see? What do they need to know? What do they need to expect? Past, present, and future. Please, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, coming in behind you with that beautiful star, which is you have the Knight of Cups. Didn't I talk about the Ace of Cups and somebody coming in? So some of you might be having a relationship with a water sign. They could be a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. And this particular water sign, this particular knight comes charging in at the most opportune moment, and it's almost like you feel you've been rolled over, bowled over, head over heels, and they're passionate, and it's like, wow, where did they come from? And it's almost like you feel at that moment that you were rescued. He's like your knight in shining armor that shows up, and he's going to be passionate, and he's going to want to be with you. This is a beautiful, beautiful card when it shows up. It could be someone, like I say, a water sign coming in to share a beautiful, emotional, deep relationship with you, and it's going to impact your life. And some of you might even be talking about a wedding, long-term plans, falling in love. But remember, you need to balance your emotions. Okay, it's somebody who you can talk to. They're on the same wavelength as you. They tend to be dreamy and flirtatious and fun to be with. And when you see them and you get together with them, Gemini, it's going to be like you almost feel like that you've been together before in a past life relationship. Coming in with that Four of Swords, stepping back from a situation and a truce, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful card, opportunities, doors opening. Maybe you're going to get a raise. Some of you, maybe you're going to get a promotion. Maybe you're going to get some unexpected money. But when this shows up, it's always a card of prosperity. So I think you're going to see something coming into you. It's significant abundance coming into you. And it could be something, as I said, unexpected money that all of a sudden shows up. I think that, this is also, you're going to be feeling much better because of this, an all over feeling of well being and improved health if you've been stressed out about something. Others, you could be getting credit and reward for hard work. Maybe you went back to school, you're getting a degree or a diploma in something, and it's always about excellent luck when that Ace of Pentacles shows up on your Eight of Wands. Or, pardon me, Eight of Pentacles here. You've got the, hey, yeah, victory after hard work and struggle. So whatever you've been promoting yourself for, pat yourself on the back for completing a wonderful accomplishment. It's as though you're going to get public recognition. People are going to notice you for what you're doing. It's like all of a sudden the energy shifts and you go, wow, where did that come from? So stand in your power of confidence and positivity here. Whatever you've been working hard for, know now you're going to come out victorious at the end. With your Ace of Cups, you have the Hangman. And maybe, some of you feel you've been waiting for a love to come in, and you've just sort of been in limbo, and but you've been thinking about what it is you want, and maybe you've been thinking nostalgically about someone from your past and wanting to return an energy and be together with somebody. For others, you just could be hanging in limbo, thinking about what it is you want to do, where you want to go. Coming in with the Lord, the Emperor, you're definitely moving in a new direction. You're leaving these troubled waters and going to calmer shores. Again, some of you might be moving and relocating, moving away, but whatever you're leaving behind, whatever you're going to is going to be a lot better than what you walked away from and you're leaving behind. Beautiful. All that stress and anxiety. With the Queen of Pentacles, she's landing on the High Priestess here, and she is the Queen of Green Thumbs. She plants her seeds and she waits patiently, and she watches her harvest come in. For some of you, you could be doing that. Continue moving forward in that progressive way. If you're planting seeds for your job, your career, your profession, your business, if you're building that legacy, keep moving, but be patient, because Rome wasn't built in a day, as they say. For others, you could be nurturing yourself and you could be giving birth to your dreams, but others may see a child coming into the family fold, whether it is an adoption or a child in your home or in your family circle, giving birth to those beautiful, beautiful, new beginnings. Coming in with your Six of Cups, you've got, again, you have, oh no, this is the Five, you had the Seven. This is that no-win situation. Don't get caught up in a battle you're not going to win. As much as you think you're helping out, or as much as you think you're going to gain something from here, this could be an unwise choice that you're going to make, or you've already made. Be careful, because it can cause the loss of something. Maybe you're going to lose the friendship of a friend, of a person, because you might have slipped up and done something you shouldn't have done. You come out, you feel you won something, but at the end of the day, you will feel a loss. It's like a no-win situation. Don't get caught up in those kind of battles, my friend. And get out of your head here with the worry, because you have the Nine of Pentacles. That's walking in your garden of prosperity, keeping your eyes open to all new opportunities and offers coming down the path. Even if there's something that you thought you might not want to do, go for it. Okay, or keep yourself open and do the research on it. For others, I think you're going to have some money coming in, and you may be renovating or buying, renovating your home, or maybe you're buying a large ticket item for your home, but you're going to have the resources and the money to do that. Coming in, your final card here, which is the Eight of Cups, going in that new direction, you get the Two of Pentacles. And you could find yourself very busy. Make sure you're organized here. Don't take on or bite off more than you can chew. You might have to balance what you're doing. I mean, are you running around doing this and that and everything? Remember, I want you to keep a detailed plan here, and think about your moves before you go ahead, and find that your thoughts and all this activity is scattered. So balance is important. Also, when I read the Two of Pentacles, I think about two choices, two decisions, two options, and two offers that could be coming in for you to have to pay attention to. Okay, my beautiful Geminis, this is your reading for this week. And again, I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, positive week to look forward to. Always remember and be mindful what you throw out in the universe, because the universe is not happening to you. The universe is reacting to you. And always remember that the universe and the divine, your higher power, want you to succeed, want you to find your happiness and peace. So surrender to it and move forward towards your goals and happiness. Blessings, my beautiful souls, and know that I always and only stand in this circle of love and light for you. And let's all continue to play safe, stay safe, and be safe. And I'll see you soon.